Well, I made another stupid decision. I bought another Dodge. 2006 5.9 Cummins, two-wheel drive chassis, and she's got a lot of blow-by. Let's see if this thing even starts up. Oh yeah, there's a little miss. Let's go see if there's blow-by on this sucker. There's decent jam. Not horrible. It's definitely got some. Got just enough blow-by. It's still running for a little while, but it's blowing out all the seals. Not very good. So I'm gonna get this sucker pulled around, get it in the shop, yank that engine out of there. The plan with this thing to make it my daily, but the two-wheel drive ain't gonna fly. So Sean Baca gave me a four-wheel drive roller. I just need to find a transfer case, drive lines, and a couple other things, but it's got the frame and axles. So I'm going to be putting this body on that. Obviously it doesn't have a bed. I need to find a bed for it. I need to tear this engine out, rebuild it. I'm not sure if I want to keep it at 5.9 or put a 6.7 in there yet, but this thing's in really good shape. Ignore all the rubber right here. Sean did me a favor and verified that it does do a burnout. What the f? It's already got bags on it though, and an external pump that's somewhere in the front. But like, no rust on this thing, which is sick. Obviously there's some surface rust. This frame will probably be for sale. If someone wants it, let me know, it's yours. What I'm gonna be doing tonight is yanking this engine out. So I'll try and keep up with you as I can, but I'm terrible at stopping what I'm doing to film stuff, so we'll see how that goes. For some reason, it's got a 6.7 intake on it, but that's not a problem. We'll run that, or it's probably gonna get a different turbo setup anyways, so I really don't have that many plans for this thing as of right now. I'm just gonna kind of fly by the seat of my pants and see what happens. It's out. It was a battle. Two-wheel drive chassis suck to pull the engine out of. It's like 9:30 right now, so 4.5 hours. Shout out to Chase Hunt, he gave me some help, but I'm going home and I'll come in early and clean this stuff up in the morning. This guy did all the work and I just watched. Master. It's been like a couple days since the last time I took a video in classic fashion, but everything's torn off the engine, about to pull the head off. We'll see how it looks. This is the moment of truth. It's kind of I wouldn't call it scary, but we'll get to see what the damage is. So here we go. Considering it ran pretty damn good, started right up, and did burnouts before I pulled it out, it'll be alright, but let's see. Get this sneak peek. Alright, here she comes. So, without looking at the head, cylinder 1 looks pretty damn good. Cylinder 2, good. And honestly, it looks really good. Hell yeah. It's good news. Most likely all it was rings, but I'll get to know that when I keep turning this thing down. I guess we gotta pull the head gasket off the head and see what that looks like. That's garbage. So far so good. So it looks like cylinder 1 and 6 had a bunch of soot. 2, 3, 4, 5, or sorry, cylinder 6 and cylinder 1 have some soot on it. 2, 3, 4, 5 look pretty damn good. I don't see any obvious cracks, but I'll have to wait for Brighton to do his magic with that thing and let me know what he sees. But I think I got lucky. Pretty sure this is best case scenario. But let's turn this thing down and figure that out first. Got the engine fully tore down, sitting here on the pallet, ready to go down the Richfield. Right Williams to work its magic. It looks really good. There's so cylinders 6 and 1 were the problem child cylinders. They just had some broken rings on the pistons, but sending everything down. The plan with it is just to go, I don't know. As of right now, the plan is just to do a stock rebuild on it. So that always seems to change last second. We'll see what happens. But this is gonna get sent down, so the project's moving along. Next step, I gotta pull the cab off of the roller chassis Sean Bakken gave me, and then put that on, or sorry, put my cab on that chassis, and find a bed and find all the bells and whistles to turn it from a 2-wheel drive to a 4-wheel drive. So it's gonna be a big project. The 48 is already sent down to Randy's Transmissions. They're putting a 4-wheel drive tail housing on it for me, so I won't have to worry about finding a core. I'm just gonna buy that tail housing from them. And yeah, keep you guys updated as I go. All right, here's the roller Sean gave me. I need the frame and the axles from this, which is perfect. And I believe this thing was in a wreck once upon a time because that steering bar is supposed to be straight, but the axle itself looks good. Other than the front wheels towing in, looking a little silly. Now I have all the bolts out of the bottom of the cab. I think. I've never pulled a cab before, so we're gonna figure it out. But I'm to the point where I'm ready to start lifting. Guess we'll see what happens. All right, so I've got it lifted up a little bit. First thing I'm noticing, I forgot I need to take the steering out. That don't look too healthy. Cab is officially separated from the frame. I gotta find a bunch of parts to make this thing work. It's missing quite a bit of stuff because it was a parts truck, obviously, so lots of stuff was taken off of it that I now have to source, but I guess that's all part of the fun. But I'm gonna clean up now and get out of here. I think the plan for this frame is to wire wheel the rust off the best I can and power spray it, paint it with some chassis paint, and then yeah, put the new cab on and slowly start putting things back together. I still don't have the engine back or the trans, but those are both sent out, so it's going slowly but surely.